All right, what's good, y'all? It is July 21st or 23rd, actually. July 23rd, 2026. And this is my trade recap. We'll just get into it. Okay, this is what it's looking like right now before market open. It's currently 7:23 MST. Market will open in 7 minutes. But I had a limit order in last night during London, Asia London session, and that's where I got my profit. Green day today. Um, sorry, I just woke up, still booting up and thinking. But bearish, very bearish, giving just markets printing bearish structure. Yesterday or 2 days ago, we had this retrace into the weekly fair value gap and this 4 hour fair value gap. And we pumped up yesterday and failed to make a higher high. And so I was just looking for shorts, especially just because of this rejection that we had right here. We did not want to create a higher high and continue with this bullish structure. And I was just looking at market open yesterday, right here, the beginning, or was it right there? Yeah, right here. It just says 22nd because it was still the 22nd here. But market reopened and left a gap on the daily. And we completely filled that gap and also failed to create a higher high, which was just giving me more of a bearish bias as we just kept printing bearish structure. And I was just looking for any type of trade or just any confirmation of a trade. And so I waited for 10 p.m., the 10 p.m. 4 hour candle, and it just gave me the most basic by the book 10 p.m. um or key open. It's not a key open, but it acts like it. Every 4 hour candle like acts like the 10 a.m. It's just 10 a.m. is good because of the volatility. But we came down at 10 a.m. and just we started rejecting and getting a pullback. And so what I was looking for was to enter off of the 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. into shorts. And right here, I marked out a manipulation leg on the 1 minute. I don't really know if that was a good standard deviation. I feel like it is because it was pumping and it just completely like, you know, but I kind of use this as what's it called? Discretion with entering at 10 p.m. And so I literally just waited and waited all night to get that entry on the 10 p.m. candle for shorts. And we got up close and then just started dumping again. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go to sleep. Let me leave a limit order. And that's what I did. I left a limit order with a 10-point stop just above this -1. 10-point stop, risking, I think it was, I don't actually remember, but I put in for 11 micros. So one mini and one micro. And obviously I banged out, got full TP. My TP target was just midnight open. Uh, Yesterday's midnight open or today's midnight open, and it banged out while I was sleeping, so I don't have to trade New York AM. Let's just see what it's looking like right now. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting pretty much. Actually, depends on how this closes. We still have 30 minutes until 10 a.m. open, but if this 4 hour manages to close, the body manages to close under this 2 a.m. 4 hour wick, then I would look for longs. But I highly doubt that's gonna happen. It's looking like we're dumping after this retrace, and we filled this daily gap. So right now I would just be looking for shorts. Any, but you never know. I would be looking for shorts and not try and trade against the obvious trend. But yeah, that was my trade recap from last night. It was nice to just wake up and realize I didn't have to put in for a trade during New York AM. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about some psychology for a little bit because that's kind of just what I've been doing for uh every video. But yeah, what I just want to talk about right now is this. I'm at the consistency goal is met. Currently $3,000 up right now. If I had a 50K, I would be past, but I'm not gonna think like that because if it wasn't a 100K account, I probably wouldn't be at 3,000 profit right now. But this is just like, this means so much to me. Like to be able to just sit here and look at this. I know it's not like I'm not saying like look at this like, oh, I'm gonna pass tomorrow. Like no, I'm it's just like seeing the fruits of my labor and just seeing how consistency just continues to provide results. You know, I've been doing this since January. I've probably had over 10 for sure funded accounts or over 10 evals. Haven't passed one. Well, I did pass one, but it was a 25K, and I just full ported it and blew it like next week. So that one didn't really count. But that's what I mean. Like, I'm learning and I'm continuing to grow and just understand myself and realize that there's always room for growth. You can always be a little more patient, a little more disciplined, or a lot more disciplined, or a lot more patient. I know I can be more humble. I know I can be more patient, and just like learning about myself just from doing this every day, like trying my best to wake up at 6:30 a.m. so I can trade, and following my rules so I can, hopefully pass an eval and not tilt. Don't. Every time I tilt, it's just because I break my rules, and it's so simple, but it's just like it's so simple. It's stupid because it's like the problem, but you you are causing the problem, and all it takes is you just stopping. So that's something I've been trying to work on, is staying disciplined. I've been doing a lot better, like so much better than how I used to be. Like, I was obsessed with the charts, on it 24/7. I get a trade, still look for more trades. I'd be trading freaking New York AM, New York lunch, New York PM, Asia, London. And now I'm here, like, able to just bang out 1,500 days and just able to follow the rule of, I could trade, but it's just like there's literally no point. If I continue to trade right now, that's gonna f over my consistency. Like, my consistency is met. I'd rather try and bang out another 1,500 on Friday and Monday, or not even Friday and Monday. I'd rather try and bang out 1,500 Tuesday and Wednesday, depending on how it looks tomorrow, and if there's no news on Monday. But it just means so much to me to be able to be in this position, to see the growth and see just how much I've changed, and I'm able to change if I just literally let myself change. But that's pretty much all I gotta say. So, whoever's watching this, thank you. I'll see y'all tomorrow.